Many thanks for joining me on In and About, exclusive to Click Niger Online Radio, where we explore happenings in Abuja and environments, eyewitness reports, news stories, and even gossip. What's going on in your area? Please feel free to gist me. You can send me your message or reports from your location. Today, we'll be looking at advocacy against GBV, COVID-19 news trends, COVID-19 regulations, and extension of eased lockdown. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Follow us on our social media handles. For Facebook and Instagram is Click Niger, and for Twitter is Click Niger One. You can also listen to us via www.clickniger.net. Subscribe to our YouTube channels now. Okay, for those of you watching me on live video, you can keep your comments coming through on our live video on Facebook. Now straight to the business. Let's to our first story. Um the first story is the need to strengthen surveillance against child abuse, molestation, and other forms of violence against women and children in the federal capital territory has been advocated. If you ask me, this advocacy is very important. Seeing children hawking all sorts of things when other kids are in school breaks my heart. Even worse is when it's late in the evening. I once saw a little girl crying on the road around 8 p.m. She was holding an empty chair and she was crying. She was just 8 years old. And I asked her what happened. She said she lost her money and her sales for that day, for the sales of that day, and she was afraid to go home for the fear that her auntie will kill her. I felt so sad for her. But you see, such kind of things is very important. Like this law, this advocacy, it's very important. Now, the immediate past director of gender department in the Social Development Secretariat FCTA, Dr. Agnes Utahat, made this known in an interview with newsmen. Now, according to her, as the capital city of the country, it was imperative to create an enabling environment to address the welfare and challenges of children, women, and vulnerable residents of the FCT. Dr. Hart further said through effective strategy and synergies with relevant organizations like the Nigerian Police Force, the NAPTIP, the Federal Capital Territory could effectively coordinate issues regarding gender, children and vulnerable as welfare of citizens was of high priority for any responsible government. Now, this gender-based violence is on the increase every day, as in no group is left out, whether the male or the female, everybody is talking about the gender-based violence. Now, with this advocacy, when this thing is put in place, I pray it reduce and I hope it reduces it. Also, children house helps, like that is another issue. We go to some places, you see a girl of 6, 5, 7 house help doing what adults should do in the FCT here. They bring them from all the way from village. I wonder how people would think like your own kids will go to school and a lady of or a child of 7 or 8 is in your house washing your dishes and everything, but your own children of that same age are in school. How do people feel sometimes? I wonder. Now we talk about sexual harassment. Also, it's something that is in the workplace everywhere. You see people have sexual harassment everywhere. It's not only for the babes. Even guys pass through sexual harassment now in offices. Domestic violence. That's another issue for the increase, especially during the lockdown. Maybe families got to know themselves better because everybody was going for hustling and bustling. Now everybody's now at home and you are knowing your wife better, your husband better because there's no place to go. Everybody's on the ease lockdown. Okay, so please join the advocacy. If you say something. Now, our second story is the law regulating public to check the spread of COVID-19 has been signed by President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday, 27 January 2021 in the FCT. And the document was entitled COVID-19 Health Protection Regulation 2021. This enforces physical distances at least 2 meters and a regulation of the numbers of people being admitted in an enclosed environment. Now, the first part of the new regulation also provides that no gathering of more than 50% should be held in an enclosed space except for religion purpose, in which case the gathering shall not exceed 50% capacity of the space. Now, the second part of the law addresses operations of public places like markets, malls, supermarkets, shops, restaurants, hotels, event centers, gardens, leisure parks, recreational centers, motor parks, and fitness centers. The law provides for wearing of face masks, washing of hands, and using of hand sanitizers, amongst other regulations. It stipulates a penalty of a fine or 6 month imprisonment for offenders. The president said that the law takes immediate effect. Now, you see this law, the force people are out there, the mobile court people are everywhere. So, guys, they are not smiling. No. If you are caught violating, if you are going to the market space, if you are going to the public space, and you are not wearing your face mask, or you are not maintaining the social distance inside your cars, inside the motor cabs, and everything, if they catch you, you pay. And if you prove stubborn, you go to jail. Like they will catch you and lock you in maybe one of those Kuje remand homes because they feel like such people breaking the laws are unstable. Okay, we have a comment here. Okay, oh, a love sign. Thank you very much, Dash Bell. Love sign. Oh, thank you very much. um, the third story is our third story is the presidential task force on COVID-19 says the COVID-19 the COVID-19 first reports the, the COVID-19 first report says the COVID-19 first report strange first reported in the United Kingdom has been found in Nigeria. Whoa. The UK variant is said to be deadlier than the original strain. Okay, nice. The chairman of the task force, Boss Mustafa, said scientists found the variant in Nigeria after a long time of sequences. Hmm. He announced the extension of the phase three of the east lockdown by 1 month. Wow. At the weekly briefing of the task force in Abuja on Monday, he said it was revealing the guidelines on the implementation of the phase three, which expired last week, Monday. In the view of the fact that our numbers are not abating, all extent measures prescribed in these guidelines are extended by a period of 1 month with effect from Tuesday, January 26, 2020. Now, some restrictions have been announced by the PTF in December 2020 for states to ensure that the immediate closure of all bars, nightclubs, restaurants across for a period of 5 weeks. All festives, including weddings, conference, office parties, concerts, seminars, and sports activities, should be restricted not more than 50%. Now, just yesterday when I was passing to the office, when I was coming to the office, I saw a wedding and the crowd of people I saw there is what is 50? I saw more than 200 people. Some people wearing face masks, no social distance, people shaking, doing what they want to do. And now they're announcing to us that they found a more deadlier strain of the COVID-19 virus, which was found in UK. It is now in Nigeria. Now we have to do our research and know what this deadly virus is. It really allow us last for 3 months. We need keep us for 1 week. We need, we need to know all these things, and we have to be very careful. We have to wear our masks. We have to respect the non-pharmaceutical intervention of the COVID-19 so we can stay safe. Now, government further announced that government staffs on grade level 12 and below were also advised to work from home. I know they'll be very happy here to hear this part. Many of them will be like, yes, now your salary is intact, no work. Yeah, guys are enjoying, like some of us now, we know what we're passing through with our own job here. All right. The stories, let me quickly recap our stories for this week on In and About. The first one was talking about the advocacy of um, GBV, gender-based violence, and the more to strengthen the strengthening against molestation of children in the FCT, and the former director has advocated that they should put in place structures and work together with the police force and the NAPTIP to enforce anybody breaking these laws. Second story was talking about the president the signing into law the COVID-19 regulation and make sure that the force they use force this time around, like if you don't respect yourself, you'll be caught and you either pay fine it take you to jail. Our third story was about the new strain of COVID-19 virus, and is found in Abuja now. We have to be very careful about the new strain of the COVID-19 virus. The last story is the extension of the new COVID-19, the extension of the ease lockdown in the FCT. Now, we know that it has been increased by 5 weeks, and we pray the COVID-19 leaves us so everything will come back to normal. So that's where I'm going to end my in and about for this week. That's where I'll end my show for this week. Like for today, thanks to everyone who viewed us live here on Facebook. In and about will be back next week with another edition on Click Nigeria Radio. If you missed any of our show, you can watch everything on our YouTube channel. My name is Nasir Yunusa. Stay safe and bye.